See, English is such a powerful language, first of all, not just because a lot of people use it, but to understand a culture, to understand philosophies, you need to understand the language. So when I learned the English language, then I also learned about a lot of other things about the culture, about business, of course, that's what I do. So language is not just something that you use to communicate. Language is also something that you could train your mind with. So understand that. Step 4, immersion. You have to immerse yourself. So when I was learning the English language, what I did is I would listen to music every single day. I would listen to English music, English song, and try to sing along and just to learn it, right? It was very, very difficult. And I was listening to rap music, which is way too difficult. I gave that up. But I was watching English movies without subtitles. And I would listen, and at first I wouldn't understand. I would understand maybe 5% of it, right? And then I would understand, I think it's like, that's what she means, and 10%, 20%. As my English improves, I noticed I would understand the movie more and more and more, right? So you have to immerse yourself. Talk in English, listen to English music, watch English movies. Do as much as that as you could. Naturally, you would pick it up. You will pick up the slang. You will pick up kind of certain stories or phrases, like that kind of phrases. That's how you learn the English language. Then you make it fun. So it doesn't have to be, you have to sit down and study, or I'm studying the language. No, make it fun. Talk to people who speak English, right? Like interact, connect, read, watch, listen. That's how you get good. That's how I got good. Step number 5 to improve your English fluency, and that is to hang out with people who speak English. Like, I know it sounds so obvious, but that's how you do it. I remember in college, you would see these groups of people, and I would see the Chinese students only hang out with Chinese students. I would see the Korean students hang out with Korean students, and the Japanese students hang out with Japanese students, right? And I would do the opposite. I would go and hang out with people who speak English. I would hang out with Caucasians. I would hang out with people who grew up locally, who speak perfect English. And I would just talk and hang out. We go to the library, and I would try to talk as much as possible, listen, ask questions, right, to get comfortable. And another thing that I did was actually I got a Korean girlfriend who speaks English. Right? So that's another way to do it. So I'm not saying that's the only way to learn, but if you want to learn a new language, date someone who speaks that language. You'll be shocked how quickly you pick that up, right? How quickly you can pick up the language. Let me give you a bonus tip, a bonus step if you want it, okay? Step number 6, and that is go into a state of over-learning. Let me explain. If you are thinking about, let's say, learning a language, let's say you're here and you want to get to this good, the fastest way to get to this good is actually go into a state of overlearning. So let's take an exercise example, okay? If you want to have stronger bicep, let's say you're only doing your curl, you can only hypothetically lift 20 pounds, okay? 20 pounds, right? That's much strength you have. If you want to make that 20 pounds easy, be able to lift that up, guess what? Train with 25 pounds, train with 30 pounds. That's an over preparation, over learning. That's what I mean, right? Go into a state of over learning. So what I did, because I'm in business, right? Not only learning English language, I was learning how to sell, how to close, how to do marketing. So not only just the English language day-to-day basis to communicate, but actually at a way higher level where there's something to lose. Where it's not just learning the basic day-to-day communication, but also there's money involved, right? The stakes are high. When I lose a sale, when I'm selling someone, when I'm communicating, if they don't understand what I'm saying, I'm not gonna close that sale, right? That's a state of over-learning. So imagine I could do that, not just to say things that you will understand, to be able to communicate in a way clearly enough that you can understand me, but to communicate in a way that you will do business, you will buy from me, you will spend money with me. That's over-learning. You could do that when you go back to day-to-day, just like talking, of course, is so easy. Would you be nervous? No. Would you care what people think? No, I just got 20 rejections in the last week.